What up, friends? It's Deshante, and I'm back today to talk about femininity. I'm super excited. Next month, I'm hosting the Floral and Feminine Workshop. And if you're in Los Angeles, ladies, sign up. We're going to have a really great time. Because of that, I'm going to do a small series on femininity. Today's video is all about what is femininity and some of the attributes and characteristics of the feminine. Okay, we hear a lot of people discuss the feminine and the masculine. Okay, there's lots of like podcasts and YouTubes and discussions happening on the woman and the man and their roles and the feminine and the masculine. I'm going to focus on the feminine, and I'm going to start with the definition of femininity. So, I talked about this before, but the definition of femininity is the qualities or attributes regarded as characteristics of women or girls. So that means if you're a woman, you are feminine. And I always say this because a lot of women think that they're not feminine. Like, I have conversations about femininity, masculinity with people, and women often say, I don't think I'm feminine. I'm not feminine. And I'm like, girl, you are feminine. It is within you to be feminine. And I always talk about sometimes what happened is there are blocks, okay? There are cultural blocks, environmental blocks, internal blocks that may have us not operating in some of our feminine qualities. But by nature, okay, who God created you as a woman, you are feminine, okay? We're not going to talk about all the blocks and things today, but I just wanted to get that definition out there that femininity is the qualities or attributes regarded as characteristics of women. All right, and then I want to talk about the top 10, or, well, I'm gonna, maybe not the top 10. I don't know if these are the top 10, but these are just some of the qualities or characteristics of femininity. All right, so number 2, compassionate. Okay, the feminine woman is often found to be more compassionate. We have a deeper connection and empathy for people, caring about feelings, wanting to understand more about what's going on within ourselves, within our lives, and within others. Number 3 is creativity. This is probably one of my favorite, okay, because God made us creative. First of all, God was creative, okay? And He made us as women very creative. We love to create beautiful things. We love the idea of beauty all around us. We love decorating. We may love cooking. You may love fashion. You may love art. You may love to sew. You may do furniture reupholstering. What it is, in some way, you can tap in, or you do tap into your creativity if you are operating in your feminine. And if you're not, creativity is one of the best ways to begin to flow more in the feminine. Okay, nurturing. So one of the most common feminine traits is to be nurturing, right? You think of mothers, you think of that womanly hug, you think of, hey girl, and giving your friends a hug. You think of all of those things because women, we are often seen as the caretakers of the family, okay? And we're often the ones who are more nurturing. And so that's one of the characteristics of feminine. Affectionate, okay? Women tend to express their affection more for others. Like I said previously, you see your girlfriends, you give them a hug. You see your friend, your family, you want to give hugs, and you like to cuddle. You like all of the, I don't know, they say mushy stuff, okay? Like the masculine would call it mushy, but you love affection, okay? You love to get close and cuddle with your kids, all right? You may have had a teddy bear you cuddle with, okay, as a child. Or maybe some of y'all cuddle with teddy bears as an adult, and that is okay, all right? Let's see, cooperative, okay? Women are seen as being more cooperative than men, okay? This is just one of the characteristics and traits that is seen in a feminine woman. Just more willing to flow, more willing to come together and have a common goal versus like this gotta be my way or the highway, all right? If you operating like that, that's feminine, okay? I didn't been there before. All right. Communication is another feminine trait. The feminine is the feminine woman is often able to communicate more and wants to communicate more. You want to talk about your feelings. You want to talk about getting understanding of what's going on, whether that be in your relationship, whether that be at work, whether that be with your children. You want to get an understanding often. So you like to communicate how you feel. The next is sensitive. Women are typically more sensitive. The feminine woman is typically more sensitive, and not in a bad way, just more sensitive as being in tune with your emotions. So again, you know what you feel. You feel what you feel, and you're okay with what you feel. You're receptive to it, okay? And so you want to understand it. You want to talk about it. You want to feel it, okay? You want to have conversations with your girlfriends like, girl, I'm feeling this way, all right? Sensitive. Expressive. All right, so women tend to be more expressive. We tend to, again, this is like expressing our feelings, expressing ourselves through different art forms, expressing ourselves, just expression. We love to express what's going on, okay? We also tend to use body language a lot more. Like you see, I'm moving around, I'm talking with my hands, I'm flowing. I don't know why, it's just, I don't know. Okay, body language expert might say something else, but studies show that women tend to use more body language, the feminine woman. All right, caring. I feel like caring is up there with like nurturing, understanding, intuitive, all of those things I think align with caring. All right, and then a final one I want to talk about is the feminine woman is good at just being. And when I say being, I mean you're okay with just being here, being present, flowing in the moment. That's another characteristic. And that's one that we're going to discuss a lot more at the Feminine and Floral Workshop, which is happening November 9th in Los Angeles. So I hope to see you there. But these are the characteristics of the feminine woman, and the definition of what femininity is. Why femininity is so important is because our identity as women is interconnected, right, to our feminine traits. And so if you don't believe that you are feminine, you may have a hard time connecting to the core of who you were created to be as a woman. And so that is why we are doing the Feminine Floral Workshop. That is why I'm doing this video. Just want to help more women begin to be who they are created to be who you are purposed to be, flow in who God created you to be, and tap into your femininity, okay? Because it's a beautiful thing. All right, bye friends.